So my wife has been searching Facebook Marketplace looking for a new office desk, and you can usually find some pretty good bargains on there. Found one an hour away, drove to get it, and wouldn't you know it, by the time she got up there, they had broken the front legs off of it trying to move it out of the house. In the end, it actually turned into a pretty good deal for us because they gave it to us for free when they originally wanted $100 for it, and it's actually a pretty simple fix. Check out how we're going to do it. Overall, it's a pretty good looking desk. I mean, the drawers pull nicely. It's made in China, but what isn't anymore? But you know, for a free desk, that's a pretty good deal. It's got some dings on the front. You can see some on the corners there. As we go around the back, looks pretty solid. The top's a little scratched up, but you know, again, free desk, can't complain. So the only piece that was split that I don't need to replace is this bottom board, and as you can see, it was an easy fix. I just put some wood glue in there and clamped it down, and I've let it dry overnight. Pull off the clamps, and it looks like we're going to be ready to roll for the fix. It's just going to require a little light sanding right here where you've got some leftover glue from the last time they had pieces glued to it and some of the chipping there when the wood split, but it's solid. So here are the legs as they would be attached to the bottom of the dresser. I've got it flipped upside down. Pretty easy to see what happened. Right there is where it broke off. So you've got some wood in this, and then of course you've got medium density fiberboard or press wood split there, and then you've got another split over here on the other side where the board just snapped off. Fortunately, it's a fairly easy fix because these corner pieces are still intact. So all I really need to do is replace those two boards. And wouldn't you know it, digging around in the garage scrap heap, which is where I go the first time before I ever go buy more lumber, some leftover pieces from a shelf that I built for my wife earlier, and I think that'll work. Cut down two pieces that match the broken pieces over there on the other end. My wife went ahead and stained them. Don't really need to worry about the backs of them because you're not going to see that, but once I put some polyurethane on those, I'll reinstall them, throw the old pieces out, and we should be good to go for setting this desk back up again. Now this is what we had to work with out of the paint closet in the garage. So we've got a couple of different stains and some polyurethane. This is not an exact match, but since it's a piece that's going to be under the desk, it doesn't really matter if it matches exactly or not, just as long as it's close. And those two definitely appear to be that way, especially once we get some poly finish on it, it shines up a little bit. Got a little bit of cleanup to do here where you've got these broken pieces of fiberboard. There's just barely a little piece sticking in there. So first you get your angle right. Kind of hard when I'm doing this backwards. There we go. So two screws out. And here you can see this tiny piece of fiberboard that was chipped in there. I'll get a chisel, clean that up a little bit, clean that up, and the new board should fit right on there. Let's do the same thing over here with this one. There you go. Old piece is knocked off. New piece, slide right in here like this. And boom, we're just about ready to roll. A little dry fit there. Looking pretty good. Gotta do a little light sanding. Spots that already had wood glue. Get it smoothed down. That's pretty good. Remember those pieces of fiberboard that I said that were stuck on these mounts? Got to get those off too. Forgot about that. That's good enough. This is actually an old hive tool that I used for my beekeeping days, but it's come in pretty handy as a chisel, a pry bar. I've used this more than some of my normal garage tools. Pretty cool. Now we'll go ahead and dry fit everything. Make sure it all fits in place here. That sits pretty well. Here are the new pieces that I cut. There's the unpainted backside, which again doesn't really matter. It sits where it should. Where's the other one? There it is. Sits about where it should. I think we're good to go ahead and glue it down and screw it in. So we'll pop this one on, center that up. Rough fit the other legs. Drop the replacement pieces in. Make sure everything snugs up okay. Looks good. That looks good. Yeah. There we go. Always keep a wet paper towel handy to catch any glue that seeps out. Furniture clamps are helpful if you have them. Kind of holds everything in place while you're locking it down. Don't need to be really tight, just secure. Voila. Now we fit all the cleats and screw them back in. Screws are all installed, so we can go ahead and pop these clamps. It's looking pretty solid. I do believe we got it fixed. Quick walk around inspection. Rails are looking good and tight. These, of course, were never unbolted. These legs, that is the piece that snapped off. So these were removed. That was the correct thing to do. But the new board is installed and solid, so I think we're ready to bolt everything up and take this to the office. And just in case any of you are wondering, yes, that is the body of a Triumph TR3A, 1960. I've got the chassis and the body separated, so I'll probably end up doing some videos on that as well. But right now, I got sidetracked with this desk. sand it up. We don't want to put any weight on these legs.
Snap them back off again, like
Yeah.
he did. Okay, so how am I gonna get in there? How do you want me to? Watch your head behind you, cause that shelf's right there. Can we just get this out of here? Don't push on the legs. Never mind, we'll just stand
Good gravy. Alright,
Okay, now,
so we gotta grab it, pick it up, and then over. It's simple. Ready?
I don't know where I'm supposed to be. I have a hand here and I have a hand here.
There we go. Perfect. Down on all four legs. And bring it around.
Turn it. Let's go do this.
Look at that. 4 working legs.
Yeah.
Well, actually
it
8.
can go.
And just like that, got a fully functional office desk. Came out pretty nice.